Creo Parametric has improved the workflow used to begin sketching. You can now start sketching after only 2 clicks. Begin by sketching the shape of an extrude feature. Just start the extrude tool and select the sketch plane. That's it. 2 clicks and you're ready to start sketching. Notice that the Sketcher tab has opened, containing all the Sketcher tools required to complete a sketch, and that Creo Parametric starts the sketch in a 3D orientation. In this example, we're going to create a part that looks like this. Alright, start with a circle and use some lines to sketch a slot on the right side. After 2 pieces of the circle are trimmed away to create a closed loop, you'll notice that Creo Parametric automatically shades closed loops. Controlling the dimensions of a sketch is simple. Let's make the gap here 60 and the size of the arc controlled by a diameter dimension of 120. Once the sketch is complete, close the Sketch tab by right-clicking and selecting OK in the pop-up menu, or by clicking OK in the dashboard. Earlier, we entered the Sketcher by starting the Extrude tool and selecting a sketch plane. You can also do the reverse. This time we'll select the sketch plane and then start the Extrude tool. Select the front datum plane as the sketch plane and then start the Extrude tool. Regardless of your approach, after just 2 clicks, you're ready to begin sketching. Sometimes it's convenient to sketch in a 2D orientation. To do that, click Sketch View from the Graphics toolbar. Remember, when you enter Sketcher, Creo Parametric doesn't ask you how you want your sketch oriented. It just guesses. Most of the time, this is perfectly adequate, but sometimes you might want to change the orientation by right-clicking and selecting Section Orientation, Set Vertical Reference, and then select an edge to be vertical. In our case, we want the open end of the feature to be facing down, so we're going to right-click and select Section Orientation, Flip Section Orientation. There, now we can continue sketching. To complete the shape we're after, we need to add a rectangle that references both vertical edges of the slot. Notice, though, that only one of them has a reference created on it. The good news is that in Creo Parametric, you don't have to cancel the rectangle and open the References dialog box. Just use the Alt key and create and use references on the fly, while continuing to sketch. Notice now that a reference line was created, and the rectangle now snaps to it. We also need the bottom of this rectangle to snap to the edge of this arc, so we'll create a reference there too, the same way. On the fly, press Alt and select the arc. Now the rectangle can snap to the intersection of the arc and vertical references. And there's our sketch. The new Sketcher workflow makes sketching and reference selection much more intuitive, and it can be a powerful time saver in your design process.